So I learned today that there is actually a move in wakeboarding called goofy, or a stance called goofy position. I don't actually know what I'm talking about, but I watched Goofy's Extreme Sports Wakeboarding as part of Disney's House of Mouse, the sixth episode of the second season, Not So Goofy, and when I googled goofy wakeboarding, I learned that it's actually apparently a thing. Please feel free to educate me on this concept. I don't know if this was a thing when this was released. It aired originally in 1999 as part of Mickey Mouse Works, and it's quite a short animation where we basically just see Goofy wakeboarding. And I don't know that much about wakeboarding, and I don't feel like I've learned that much more about it. It's definitely, unlike, say, the How To series we have with Goofy, the extreme sports are more about the visual animation and various humor in it. I didn't think it was that funny. Maybe a little bit quirky. There is one bit of animation that I really liked. I won't spoil too much because it's obviously a really short cartoon anyway, but Goofy kind of gets a little bit tangled up within himself. And I thought that looked really good. It kind of reminded me like wringing out a tea towel or a dishcloth. So the animation quality was very effective, and I always love water when it's animated. There's just something really pleasing about it. So it wasn't too bad. I didn't think it was the most educational, which is not a problem. That's absolutely not a problem. But I didn't think it was that interesting in terms of the narrative either. So I guess it depends on what you're looking for out of it. But it was interesting enough. Maybe it will encourage somebody to um, wakeboard. I don't like water, so it's definitely not going to be something for me. But certainly, it was interesting enough, and it taught me something about wakeboarding as well after I googled it. So I can't complain. It fit in well with the episode, the Disney's House of Mouse Not So Goofy episode. It fit in really well there. So I definitely preferred watching it as part of that wider narrative and what it contributed to the narrative there. But even on its own, I'd say it's probably not a bad cartoon.